I think the only true teacher of humility is failure. Like I think that's where you learn to have that internal conversation is you fail a couple of times.
Welcome to Unstoppable Podcast with Harry Sardinas, inspiring conversations with influential millionaires, investors, thought leaders, entrepreneurs who are making a massive difference with their innovative products and services, and sharing the challenges and wisdom of how they sold their first million.
Talk about, because for you to recognize that you need a mentor and you asking for help, for us entrepreneurs, when we start, we have a big ego. Otherwise we want to start a business. We think that we can do better. Yeah. No entrepreneur cannot come and tell me, no, we don't have egos. Of course, we all have it. We think that we can do better. However, at some point, somehow we need to let go that ego and recognize that, hey, I need help. And I think what point in your life you decide that, okay, you're gonna surrender that ego. You don't think that you have big ego, but that you recognize, okay, I failed badly. But when you look into yourself and say, you know what, I'm solving this problem for this company. I came to another company and I solve it. I can make money out of this. Now you go into business and wow, something doesn't work. I don't understand why, because I have something that people can pay for it. But of course, you have to generate the leads. You have to be the brand. You have to learn a lot of things that you didn't even know that exist. When people talk to me about tax and accounting, I'm like, what? I have to do this every year. Every year, you know what I mean? I didn't even know that a lot of these kind of strange things I need to learn running a business. Tax and things like this. Um, so, but then, what point, how you have this internal conversation within you that say, you know what, I'm not gonna quit, but I have to change something within myself and ask for help. I'm asking you because I know it's tough. It's difficult, yeah.
Wildly difficult. I think the only true teacher of humility is failure. Like I think that's where you learn to have that internal conversation is you fail a couple of times. I definitely.
And you realize that you're not the big shot anymore like you thought you were.
So I got fired from a job because I wasn't doing cold calling like they wanted me to. I was working for a newspaper and they said, yeah, we want you to cold call this way. And I was kind of headstrong and I wanted to cold call that way. And I wanted to push on the internet instead of the newspaper. And they said, no, I need you to focus on the newspaper. And did that enough times where they said, here's the door. And it was very painful because for someone not to want me was, just super painful. Looking at myself introspectively, that allowed me to step up and say, you know what? I'm willing to do the hard stuff. So I went and got a call center job. And then I went and got a job at a marketing agency as an intern. I said, you know what? Maybe I don't know everything.
Wow.
Maybe I need somebody to teach me a few of these things so that I can grow into becoming a business owner and connecting these different dots. And so for me, I had to eat my humble pie. If that's your challenge, is you're having a hard time owning that you need help or you can't seem to figure out what's going wrong, but you also can't seem to fix it by yourself, I would recommend reading a book called Leadership and Self-Deception. That's a fantastic one that really kind of gets inside your head. And then the second one I would read is Extreme Ownership. Both of those books will do a number on your psyche from a standpoint of helping you identify how you are the problem. And once you acknowledge that and accept that, then it's about therapy and, getting help not only inside your business, but outside your business so that you can be a healthy, emotionally intelligent individual on both sides of it.
I think, Will, that entrepreneurs out there still they don't they don't they don't even know the power, or how a mentor can actually change and improve their life. I think that the problem is there is a lot of resistance in entrepreneurs to find a mentor, because one, they're in this ego. I'm the boss. I know everything. I don't need help from anybody. I'm gonna make it work. But then you find them working like me, Monday to Sunday, no stop, no time to talk with the families, with the wife, with the children. Head problem as well, because you're tired, you're excited, and all
Yep.
this negative emotion. The business
Yep.
is not working. This negative emotion become a, negative emotional pain can become a physical pain, and people can have an illness. Can give you cancer, can give you. One guy in this same podcast, he had three business. He was making selling over 1 million in one of his businesses, and the guy was vomiting blood. I told me, Harry, I'm running this business. This business is gonna run me, and he took a plane, and he went to Thailand for a year. And guess what? His business still around, and he understood that, because sometimes if we don't learn how to deal with these negative emotions, then, because Will, is very hard. Number one, this part when we fail, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is some people jump out of the bridge. Some people with less debt than I have, 200,000, they commit crazy things. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
uh, I managed to get back again somehow. I still don't know how, but I managed to get up again.
Follow us for more interviews with world's most influential, audacious entrepreneurs that overcame challenges and adversity, providing you with the blueprint of how they sold their first million so you can grow your business exponentially.